And we are back. Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Watch Your Mouth Reviews. This is your boy James. I am here to give my honest review while trying to watch my mouth. Nope, not happening in this video, but that's all right. That's okay. I have a few videos in there where I did watch my mouth. It's hard to do, y'all, when people make you mad. It's hard to do. So, I love to extend a few cuss words every now and then, but I do watch my mouth on most occasions. So, joining me as always, my girl, Mrs. Besh. I'll say what's up to her. Her information is in my description box. Make sure you subscribe to her channel as well. She does great content, music reviews, other reality TV shows that I don't cover. I'll cover with her on her channel. So that's how we've worked our little contract here between she and I. So, shout out to our girl Nia Green, who's also in the chat with us. Hey, 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 you made it because we need your help dissecting some of these topics here. So, without further ado, y'all know how I like to do my updates. I like to share my screen with y'all, and we're going to talk about a few things. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to talk about the reunion looks of Married to Medicine. We'll start it off light and, have some fun while we do it. So the reunion looks started off. We're going to start with Dr. Alicia. As y'all can see, she has like this almost rose gold applique dress. It's very chic. Can y'all see it? So
I just wish she didn't need the stuff at the bottom.
I agree with you. I felt like it's up. I think she looks absolutely beautiful. I just think that the bottom, it just seems like it was a last minute thing. They just kind of took some hooks and put together some fabric and folded it in half. And I don't know if I like it. I don't like her hair. Her makeup is very understated.
The problem I have is, and this has been happening at a lot of reunions in recent times, as each decade happens, trends with fashion and makeup change. But the one that we're in right now, when I was younger and dancing and stuff, we called it stage makeup.
Mm-hmm.
Performance makeup is like people are wearing that every day now. So then when you put her in a nice gown like this, it doesn't look like anything special at the face because she always has on so much makeup. But Dr. Alicia's beautiful.
She is. And I wish she would showcase it more.
I
kind of
agree
feel
that the
like
rules at the bottom makes it for prom.
it does kind of give me, I don't know what kind of problem it would be, but like, yeah. I don't know if I got more, you know what, honestly, I don't know if I'm getting more prom, if I'm more so I'm getting kind of like, it gives me bridesmaid at like a Steel Magnolias themed wedding. It really does. That's what it really gives.
I mean, it's disappointing, like Alicia's presence on the show. So
yeah, she definitely could have did better than that. Yeah. I will say that. So y'all, that's Dr. Alicia. Next, Toya Bush Harris, y'all. Now, if this dress looks familiar to anybody, Halle Bailey wore the exact same dress, except hers was in black.
Wasn't Halle pregnant in her dress as well?
I don't know if she was pregnant in that dress, but I do remember. You know what made me remember Halle Berry? Halle Bailey was the tissue paper sticking out.
It does look like a cotton swab.
Yeah, it's like I don't.
And then Toya's face, she don't know how to. No shade to Toya, she doesn't know how to hold her face in a feminine way. This is why fans call her out for filtering and all of that. Mm-hmm. She's pretty in person and all of that, but she doesn't know how to hold her face. The tress is giving, sweet innocent girl, kind of like Halle Bailey. And then the face is just like, what up though? I'm from Detroit.
Yeah, it's like she was trying to audition to be one of the Black Barbies. That's what I'm getting from this. Like if Barbie actually had like sustainable Black people, like they had a couple, but they didn't have a lot of them. She looked like she was auditioning for that movie. I don't like her hair. No. I don't like the jewelry.
No.
I don't like her shoes. I don't like her shoes either. Like
there's just too much going on with This is a bad outfit. I'm sorry. The poof under the dress in this case looks like a cotton swab or toilet paper that's balled up when you stick it in your nose because you can't breathe through a nostril when you got a cold. Listen, that's what it looks like. I don't know what Toya was thinking. It looks like she's been working out. Oh, so that's a positive.
No, yeah, she looks good as far as fit. I just wish she would have went with something different. Like I just felt like it wasn't the look for me. So Toya, that's a no as well. We have Dr. Heavenly next. And now Dr. Heavenly is in a nude dress with a emerald green rose petal applique. And then she has this very long train to the left. Nice emerald green color. Almost looks like a sheet. But I think
it's
she looks
appropriate for Heavenly in her age.
I think it looks nice. I love her hair. I like when she has the darker hair. The darker hair actually looks better on her than the blonde hair that she tries.
Yeah.
Makeup looks nice. I think it looks good. I think she looks great. It definitely is more warm tone than Dr. Alicia and Toya's dress. I think it suits her better, like you said. I think it looks nice. As far as that, she looks very nice. So there's nothing more I have to say. Anything you want to say about Dr. Heavenly before I move on?
Mm-mm.
All right. So next up we have Sweet Tea, y'all.
Oh Jesus! What the fuck? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
I was on mute because I have the camera off. I swore I had put mute on too. Y'all was supposed to hear that.
Mrs. Best thought she was on mute, y'all. That's okay. That's all right. That's all right.
This is where we went wrong. Go ahead, James.
It's given this was an old prom dress that she had. It's nice, but the purple ruffles, it's not bad. I've seen worse.
You're not gonna look people in the eye on your channel and say it's nice. You are really, James, it looks like she's being weighed down by whatever that, it looks like purple tissue paper that you put in the kids' birthday.
It does look like tissue paper, though.
And then the top of it,
I don't know if it's a corset or I don't know, like
she just looks.
And then the material at her waist, I'm also confused by that too.
It looked like the dress don't fit her. We can't even see her shoes. Yeah, we can't see her shoes.
You know what would make this dress look better is if she took away the purple tissue paper at the bottom and then she had a split. I think I would have liked it a little bit better if she had a split instead of because to me, this aged her a lot. Like, she's only your age of, like, what, 32, 33?
She's literally my age.
And she's given 55 in this, like...
no shade to her. Sweet, okay. I don't know how to say this nicely. So, I think for some women, like, and I am one of these women, if I put on a lot of makeup, it's not going to age me, but it's going to make me look like someone sometimes that's not me. I feel like when Sweet Tea is not in makeup, I prefer it a little bit, but I feel like in general, in terms of her facial features, without makeup, at reunion, without reunion, filter, no filter, she does look the same age as most of the ladies. And there is a 10 to 20 year age difference. So some people just have an older looking face. I think Sweet Tea is one of them. I'm not going to get at her, but this is just a terrible dress. It looks like it was not fitted. Like you said, like she just is re-wearing someone's old prom dress or old good dress, and she just didn't have it hemmed up to call. It doesn't fit her.
It doesn't. And like I said, if it went tighter, she probably could have raised it a little bit more and it had a split. I think it would have looked great. I'm not feeling the tissue paper down.
And she fucked that up because people were looking for if I am coming onto a show that my husband's ex-wife was the star of while doing the same things that his ex did in the same house that she did them, okay, I am going to make sure that I come to the reunion with my motherfucking I's dotted and my T's crossed. P's and Q's, y'all. P's and Q's. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come doing thy very best that I can. And I just don't feel that this was the best that she did. You've been compared all season. Y'all should see the Married to Medicine Facebook group. It's kind of a little childish and not so nice, but when you do compare her to Quad, it's not fair. But then I'm like, she did this to herself, and I just feel like she should have done better with all of that. I not try to keep up with the Golden Girls.
Nah, you wrong. Oh.
Thank you for being a friend.
It do look like something Rose would wear. It really would. Like I'm looking at it. Yes. Oh God. Okay, we're gonna move on, y'all. I'm sorry. We just had to get it on. So next we have Miss Phaedra Parks. Y'all, yes. I'm sorry. Y'all gonna hate me, but I lived
She's a housewife
for this dress.
Yeah.
Phaedra looks bomb as hell in this. Yes, Phaedra. I have to give credit where credit is due. Now, it did come out. Chanel Ayan from Real Housewives of Dubai was wearing this exact same dress. I believe it was at a photo shoot.
That's what happens when you do photo shoots for couture wear. Mm-hmm. Someone is going to see the pictures from the photo shoot. Mm-hmm. And then they're going to purchase the dress. That's literally how fashion works.
Absolutely. Y'all, Phaedra has come a long way. When you think of season 3 Housewives reunion compared to where they are in today's time, Phaedra has stepped it up an entire way. I am living for Phaedra with this outfit.
She used to come just for court or the Sunday service.
She did. And it was very understated. Her hair looks great in this photo. The makeup is elegant. She's well moisturized. I loved every bit of this. And I'm sorry, y'all. Phaedra won it for me already. Like, I already know she's going to be my best dress. So, you know, I have to give it to Phaedra. I love the bow. I mean, the flower petal on the chest. Everything was beautiful about this.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I have nothing else to say unless you want to say something, Mrs. Best.
No, I liked this look. I had saw it earlier because of the shade with Chanel, and I was like, well, you both look good. Phaedra looked good.
I think Phaedra were way better than her. Phaedra got curves and everything. You could tell they had to sew her in this dress.
Her wig line was glued. Chanel's don't ever be glued now. Oh my God.
Now see, here we go. Just when it was getting good.
Well, now we have this black character in The Nightmare Before Christmas.
She looked like that. What was that witch's name? Maleficent. Is that what I'm thinking of?
The witch for Disney, the jealous one. Yeah, she does kind of look like something Maleficent will wear.
Now, at first, when I had previewed these pictures, I didn't think she had on shoes in this photo, but she does. They're clear.
Oh wow!
So this
maybe she'll click her heels 3 times and find her way off our TV screens.
It's like, Dr. Jackie, come on. Now, come on, Dr. Jackie. Out of all the things you could have put together. So let's start it from the top. I don't know why Jackie gives us this Meemaw ass wig every time we see her. This is the granny wig that she wear on Easter Sunday on Church Appreciation Day. This is that exact same wig. No, Jackie. I don't know why Jackie, she always dresses young, but then she'll look like makeup and hair-wise always ages it. I don't know why she does this. It is annoying to me. She was better off like silking it and like wearing her press. Like, she was better off doing that. I don't like the hair. Now, I agree with Naya. It is giving like evil queen vibes, like villain era. I do agree with that. I just feel like the hair and the makeup, I didn't like the flowers on it. I thought the flowers, if she was going to do flowers, they should have been black. If she was going to do flowers, like a jet black. Because I just feel like with those roses, it's not for me. And like I said, her hair was throwing it off completely for me.
Her hair, it confuses me. It's not that the hair is bad. The problem is Jackie in the face looks like a 70-year-old woman, and a 70-year-old black woman, honey, because not all 70-year-olds could. I will say that. But she does look like a 70-year-old woman in the face. And then the dress, just gives me something even that I would see in like a younger emo type chick or
Yeah,
something.
but and
Someone
I
like
don't have a problem with that one. That's a
it's
good
not
point.
bad. It's just the hair and makeup don't match.
Yeah, it's just like she finds a way to age it, and I wish she would stop doing that. Like she doesn't have to dress like a 30-year-old. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is she makes it. She always takes like a very young look and tries to make it look homely. And I'm just like, Jackie, no, this is not what this is for. It's not bad, but it's just I don't like the fishnet stockings either. I think she should have wore regular stockings if she was gonna do this.
No, in my opinion, Jackie can't dress. Never has been able to. So this is better.
Sometimes she's a hit or miss for me. There's I think 2 reunions that I've liked her look. It was the mustard dress and the red one she had where Contessa was looking crazy. I like that dress on her.
Never liked the Jackie reunion look. And I don't know why. I've never disliked Jackie or anything. I just don't feel like she can dress, but what she fails for in style, she makes up for in brain. So,
Dr. Simone.
Dear God. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all.
All right. That's what I'm going to do.
But I'm going to say something. Her shoes look like a pair of shoes that you get off Fashion Nova or Shein. And her dress looks like the little dresses you see when you go to the Burlington Coat Factory. And you see around Easter when they get all the little Easter dresses lined up for the little kids. It looks like Simone found one in her size.
It does give you 12-year-old trying to. And you said Fashion Nova, girl. Them look like the shoes from Payless. That ain't no damn.
Don't do Payless like that because you could really find a good pair of Payless when they existed. But this is now the reason I said Fashion Nova or Shein is because they shoes will look a certain way and then you receive them and they just feel cheap.
It looks like one false move, like them shoes are gonna break.
It looked like she's gonna fall over on them too.
Yeah.
And it looked like the side of her elbow is ashy. The left one.
Stop.
It is. I swear to God, it is. You know, when you get lotion on some of it, but you don't get the full coverage.
So let's break this down. I don't like her hair. That's first thing. I think that it looks dry.
It looks like the little girls on the Just For Me pack with the ponytail to the back that's bumped.
Her concealer is not done right. I hope it looks better on camera because in this picture, it does not look right at all. I'm confused by the dress because she has a strap on one side and then on the other side it's off the shoulder.
That's
but then there's a lot of fabric on the breast area. I kind of felt like, and then the bottom half, like she has a lot of tucks. Like there's a lot of tucks in there. I don't know why she did this. Like I am confused.
I don't know why she did this. Listen, Simone.
Yeah, it is giving Walmart. Easter Sunday, if I was 10, yep. Maybe it looks good when she's sitting. Maybe.
Half of the dress is going to be touching her neighbor with all that fucking frill and fluff. I just don't think
it's like Simone. It's like, first of all, Simone, you got the grandma pressing comb look. Then you got this Easter Sunday church 10-year-old little girl's dress on, and then you sum it up with these pleather shoes.
And you wonder why your husband was so keen on Tammy.
Oh, that's all I'm saying. I'm not going there. But what I'm saying is, Simone, please get you another stylist. Like, please. And stop choosing the first thing they bring to you. Look at 10 outfits before you choose one, please.
I want her to wear scrubs if she can't decide or if this happens again. Just come in your Dr. S. Whitmore scrubs because that is better than this.
I agree.
Oh my God.
Oh, moving on forward. Lord have mercy. Miss Quad.
It's a great photo.
It's a great photo of her. I love her smile. But I do not like this.
Quad is trying to wear stuff that I think the 18 to 25 crowd wear. And yes, you can wear something like this. you know, she's in great shape. But in terms of a reunion, I see Quad as something like this at Dreas in Las Vegas at the club after
Naya
hours.
said it because I was thinking this. It's not my favorite look of hers. But she's better than this. She absolutely is. Quad can usually dress. That's why I'm surprised by this. Because Quad usually knocks it out the bar for me. Like she always, because everything is so fitted. She has a great body and everything looks so fitted. So even if it wasn't the cutest of looks, she still can pull it off. Like, I don't know what she's doing here. She's another one I want her to. Yeah, she's another one I want her to let go of the blonde hair. I want her to let go of the blonde hair because it does not look right. I don't think it looks good on her. I think she looks better. Honestly, my favorite look of Quad is when she has the long hair wig or she has that shortcut. She had a shortcut not that long ago. I think it was last season or season before last. It was beautiful on her. I want her to do that. I don't like it. I just think it's not.
I think it's cute. The outfit itself is cute. I just don't think it's reunion ready. But to do an updo with this type of flowy dress, I think was smart. I don't mind the shoes. The only thing I will say, I feel like if the dress was a more vibrant yellow, like a brighter one, it might have worked better. Or even an entirely different color.
You know what? Honestly, yeah. I think if she had on emerald green with this, if that was an emerald green dress, I think it would look better. Not even an emerald green, just a green, maybe even a light green, money green. Maybe a money green would look better. Yeah, I think a money green would look better. But she looks good though. She looks like she's in great shape. Quad is just beautiful, just all around. So yeah, sweet. Gonna go here. Oh, is that everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Why do I feel like I'm missing somebody?
Nah.
Let me go up.
Ooh, it's just a lot of them were forgettable.
Simone, Lord Jesus. Oh my God. So, I guess that was everybody. Okay. So, now we have to talk about who was our favorite and least favorite. So, this is such a hard one for me because y'all know how I am. This is the pictures of them. When I see it on camera, my mind may change. So I'm gonna let Mrs. Best go first, and then I'm going to go after her. Go ahead, Mrs. Best. Who's your favorite and least favorite?
I'm gonna put my favorite is Phaedra, my least favorite Simone.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I second that. My favorite is Phaedra. I thought Phaedra hit it out the park. I didn't have nothing bad to say about Phaedra. I thought she looked great. My least favorite, I'm actually going to give it to Toya. Just because the tissue paper sticking out that dress and everything, it's just a lot going on. I don't know why she did that. And her hair was understated. So hopefully on camera, it looks better than the pictures because Toya may be my favorite dress. You never know how these things translate on camera differently all the time.
I saw a clip of them doing the reunion and Phaedra was sitting there looking like the cream coming out of an Oreo on the other side when you bite into one side of it. So I just know.
You doubt my favorite look is going to change, but my least favorite look do you think my least favorite look is going to change?
I think your least favorite look may change. I don't think that your favorite look will change.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So y'all, that was the Real Housewives, or no, excuse me, the Married to Medicine ladies. They did their reunion looks. So we're gonna go ahead and move it on along. So yeah, thank you. What's Naya say? It's not my favorite look of hers, but we read this already. I just want to make sure I didn't miss you, Naya. Sorry. So now we're gonna go ahead and move on to some more news. We have a Real Housewives of Atlanta update. So let me go ahead and share my screen with you guys. And then we're going to go ahead and talk about it. So hold on real quick. So my computer wants to act silly. Here we go. So, casting update. So, guys, Marlo Hampton will not be coming back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So, People magazine just broke the story that she decided not to come back. Her contract was up and did not get renewed. So she has been fired. I'm sure she was offered a friend contract. So I'm going to read a quote that she said. My contract with Real Housewives of Atlanta ended when season 15 wraps, says Hampton. This break from RHOA is a fresh start, allowing me the space to participate in new creative entertainment projects focused on my future and not reliving my past. She adds, my nephews are transitioning into pivotal stages of their academic adolescence, and I am focused on representation in their eyes and getting back to showing my multi-faced lifestyle of philanthropy, fashion, and fabulosity. I am thankful for this amazing platform of housewives, which has allowed me to bring awareness to foster care, my nonprofit Glam It Up Inc., and showcase my fashion showroom Le Archive. I look forward to continuing my relationship with Bravo and NBC Universal. Hampton concludes. All right, y'all. So Marlo is not coming back, and we also heard that Sonya will not be coming back either. There is a rumor that Drew will be back, and there is a rumor that Shamia got a peach. So, and also that Being Lee, Rick Ross's ex-girlfriend, will be on the show as well. There's alleged rumors of her joining the show as well. So, I'm forgetting one more thing in this. Oh, and Sheree Whitfield was offered a friend of contract.
I saw Kim Fire saying that Sheree has accepted that somewhere. They said she confirmed it, but I was cracking up because Kim Fire said, we know Sheree's going to take whatever she can get.
Right. We know whatever capacity Sheree could be relevant, she's going to
Once
take
Sheree's not on our screens anymore, whoever has She by Sheree orders coming in, let me tell you, your Shein orders are going to be delayed, or they're going to simply come from Shein.
I just want to let you know, whoever the man is that owns the property tax lien on Chateau Sheree, you are the smartest man in the world. Because she has done wonders in that house. I'm just saying, I am so mad.
There's a tax lien on her property?
Well, see, here's the thing.
And
you can go out. You could purchase a tax lien on a house. It doesn't necessarily mean that that you'll get the house. It means that if they ever default on the tax lien, meaning that I don't know what the state of Georgia does, but I know in the state of Arizona, if you go a year without paying your property taxes, you're gone from that house. Whoever bought your property tax lien will kick you out. I don't know if Georgia does the same thing.
It's like that in California. So.
Yeah. Well, I think that's community property states altogether. Like after a year of not paying your property taxes, I think it's actually earlier than that. But I actually know somebody who did not pay their property taxes.
So I would have just had an empty house and at least known that my taxes was paid. So now she got an empty house, and if she missed one,
no, she got some furniture in that house. I just know that if she default on the tax lien,
September, spring, summer will accept whatever she can.
She missed a grand opportunity on that. I'm gonna say it like this: she missed a grand opportunity on capitalizing on that, because she should have came out with She by Sheree September, spring, summer maxi dresses, since that's all we knew her to wear at one point in this show. Like I'm telling you, she could have came out with a lineup. They would have sold off them racks. I promise you.
Sheree fucked up by spending money to have a fashion show when she could have simply just announced that the reunion was closed there for everybody. Hey, I'm gonna have this. It's just easy leisure line. But she's so hell-bent on trying to make it look like a fashion line. It's not a fashion line. This is active wear and accessories.
I feel like, yes, it's active wear. It's like anybody can do it. It's like, what, like, and this is what I be talking about with Sheree. This is why I don't like Sheree, because Sheree always will find moments in life on this TV show in front of Bravo cameras to always perpetrate. I keep telling y'all this lady perpetrates all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I just feel like, why do we have to see it?
She needs to go away from TV, and Bravo needs to stop giving Sheree opportunities. All she's done is piss off and lose trust with fans. If she is back as a friend of, whose friend is she? Because let's keep it 100. Nobody really cares for Sheree on the cast. Even the new booties that they're bringing on, the potential new housewives, they don't know her. They're not in the same age bracket as her. They're not in the same financial or professional bracket as her. Thank you, Nia. She should be gone by now. I'm surprised that Sheree is still here, especially after that Martell bullshit that she tried. Ain't no way in hell y'all was dating. Ain't no way in hell y'all was dating.
All knew that. He even admitted it on his show. He said,
when you try to fool people about your life, you literally Sheree impacts the integrity of the idea and definition of reality TV. Not to sound dramatic, but she really does attack that as a whole. And even with a friend of, I don't care to see her. I don't care to see her family.
Yeah, we hope that it's a very limited friend of. We hope that we see her maybe 2 episodes and that's it. Bravo, I don't want to see Sheree.
Nobody.
I don't want to see. I don't want to see Sheree. Sheree's done. Y'all were better off, just icing her out together. And I think Sheree got a friend of because I'm hearing through the grapevines that there's a possibility Kim Zolciak can come back.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Why Bravo in this call center, if this is true, because I'm going to say allegedly, because I don't know if it's true. If Kim Zolciak is really coming back, why?
Scrambling. They're scrambling, and I think they're just trying to bring on anybody who's controversial or popular in tabloids, which Kim Zolciak and all the BS is. But this lady has a serious gambling problem from what Kroy has told us, what we've seen in courts, from what we've seen in police body cam footage. This lady has a serious gambling problem, and gambling is the same type of addiction as other things. So I think the most dangerous thing that could happen with Kim Zolciak is for her to start receiving a regular, substantial paycheck from being on TV acting a fool. When she does go to Gamblers Anonymous one day, her behavior and stuff, she's going to have to through the steps, work through that. So I don't know. I hope Kim don't come back.
All right. I hope she doesn't come back either, because at the end of the day, it's ridiculous to even have her on the back of the show when on season 9's reunion or season 10's reunion, whatever reunion that was, where she was like, I am the dumbest white woman alive. No other white woman is going to be on the show. All these black women. That shit she said, yeah, she should never be able to come back.
Yeah.
I
agree. Also, the way she left, the way people exit the show, I think says it's kind of like leaving a job. The way you leave says a lot, especially if you need it for a reference. Kim Zolciak got irritated with these women, took off her mic when she was pregnant, and just left the show. And don't blame it on hormones, because plenty of other people have been pregnant on this show. So she's going to say something that's going to piss people off. It seems like Bravo's trying to be more appealing and respectful to the Black audience that grows most of their fucking views. But yeah, I don't want Kim.
Yeah, I don't want Kim. So yeah, that was the casting updates. We still have not had a finalized cast. A lot is going on in the Real Housewives of Atlanta news. I think that is stalling the casting. So the next thing I'm going to go ahead and talk about, which pretty much almost broke the internet as much as it did when this lady announced it. So we have these two here. Boom. So Porsha Williams files for divorce from Simon Guobadia after 15 months of marriage. Well, I can remember a time where she got engaged to this man and it completely knocked everybody out of the water. Like, what the hell are you doing with this lady's husband? That's what everybody was saying. So the first question I want to know and had to ask is, were you surprised at all by this, Mrs. Best?
No.
And do you think that his deporting status is her reasoning for filing for divorce?
Yes. I'm answering like I'm in court. My bad.
She does. But yeah, I have to kind of agree, even looking at him here, that they are crazy in love. This is close. I know it's fast, but we're living life each day to its fullest. I choose happiness every morning and every night. So what's happened is Porsha Williams and Simon Guobadia's marriage is coming to an end over a year after they tie the knot. The Real Housewives of Atlanta alum filed for divorce from Guobadia on Thursday in Atlanta, according to a court document obtained by People. News of their split comes as rumors fly online about Guobadia's citizen status. However, a source tells People the divorce is unrelated to recent allegations involving Simon's past.
He's only 59 and he looked like that? Oh.
The cause of their split is an ongoing matter, as the insider Williams, 42, and Guobadia, 59, said I do in November 2022 in a Nigerian traditional native law and custom ceremony, followed by an American ceremony in Atlanta. The pair announced their engagement in May 2021 after 1 month of dating. Wow. So they're saying that the reason she filed for divorce is unrelated to that issue.
It's a lie. Let me tell
You,
y'all this before I even let you go further. This is why I did not want Portia back on the Housewives of Atlanta. Everybody, oh, Portia's the greatest. That's y'all who didn't watch Housewives from season 1. Anybody who's watched Housewives from season 1 understands how her behavior and the bullshit she did on this show changed the dynamic to making us feel like we was watching Love and Hip Hop or something on Zeus at times. No shade to Portia. It's good to see her become successful, but I will never forget a Black woman, the granddaughter of a Black civil rights activist, saying that she did not understand that the Underground Railroad was not an actual train. So now her dumbass has said, well, I've got a good publicist and I've learned, fame. But if you're in the public eye, things are always changing. What's good and appropriate one day may not be the same the next hour. Portia, you're trying to bullshit us with this divorce, just like you tried to bullshit us getting with this man, and it's annoying. And you better not unsign that contract now that all of this is coming out. But I don't believe that they're getting divorced. I think she's doing this just to protect her assets, because regardless of what's being said about him and the accusations, he has attained some type of wealth that doesn't come from the fraud. So I feel like Portia sees dollar signs and it's like, well, my marriage is legal here. It's just a little pathetic, disheartening. I kind of lack respect for her because you talked a lot of shit when you got with this man. I swear it's real. We really in love. She blocked Kempire for reporting on the issue. She had a lot to say. And she also negated and ignored the ex-wife, which Portia should understand what that feels like from her situation with Cordell. And now she's in another bullshit ass marriage. So I don't know. I mean, I feel like the only reason she's filing for divorce is because she allegedly knows something, and she allegedly may not have participated in this fraud because she didn't know him then. But if he did all of that back then, I guarantee you that there's something he's doing now, especially if the government's deciding to attack and pounce. And I encourage people to look online to actually see what he's accused of and why the government is putting him at risk for deportation. It's a long list of things from the past and the present, and I do not have to say allegedly there. So I don't know. I don't trust Portia.
Yeah, we reported this last week on the things that he's being accused of in court documents of why his U.S. citizens, what is that called? Not a visa, sorry. U.S. citizen status, I'll say that, has now been, denied to him. I just feel like that's a lot of stories that I'm hearing about how this happens. A lot of them commit, some type of fraud or involved in some type of Ponzi scheme to get rich quick, to be able to sustain some over the top American lifestyle. And I just felt like it really does speak badly of the people who are trying to move here and do it the right way and get the right kind of life and work hard to sustain a lot of wealth. I just think that that's just a spit in the face for people who actually are trying to move here and make lives for themselves. So I'm gonna say that about him. I'm gonna say about Portia, I am not surprised. I knew she wasn't gonna be able to handle this. If there is a substantial way of him going back immediately, I knew she wouldn't go with him, because I don't think she would want to live a dual city lifestyle. I just don't see her doing it.
She's also got a small kid, and to do that with a small child is much more difficult. But Nia Green's comments on point. So is Erika Jayne's divorce. This is exactly basically the same situation, except the difference is citizenship is what's at stake versus millions of dollars. I feel like the judge needs to do what Erika Jayne's judge did. This is not the time to be trying to file for divorce after stuff comes out. That is not fair. That is not correct. That is incorrect. I'm going to tell you this. When you go to apply to get married, for those who've never been married before, when you go get married, it's not just the ceremony. When you actually go to your county office, your clerk recorder, wherever it is, there are questions that you have to fill out, usually on a screen right in front of your spouse. Are you a citizen? Yes or no? Have you been married before? Are you a widow? How long have you been in America if you're not a citizen? do you have like the K-1 visas that are on 90-day fiance? Are you in hopes of using this marriage and getting an application to apply for some sort of visa? All of the things that Simon's being accused of when it comes to just the citizen part, separate from the fraud, it would have been impossible for her to marry this man without knowing that he's either not a citizen or has overstayed a visa in some way. So that's the part for me I think about. Because when I got married, I was like, oh shit, what the hell? They wanted to know everything. And your spouse is right there with you because you're joining. So Porsha is full of shit, unless she got married by proxy, which is extremely rare and usually just done in situations where there is like a prison bride or mailed, the people in jail.
I was gonna say, I don't think because there's certain qualifications for proxy. You can't just do that.
You can't just do that. And one of the qualifications,
you can't just do that. Yeah,
have to be citizens.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, y'all, she had to have known at least about the fact of his citizenship.
Well, I just want to know the city clerk that actually granted the marriage certificate, knowing that he was on a visa. And
well, you can, because
I know, but I'm just saying, like, and not pull the background, because aren't they supposed to pull the background of
when you get married? You answer the questions. They don't look up your background, so that's why they say it's illegal if you get married to more than one person, because the only way they're going to know that is if you tell them. So it really is about honesty. That's why that lady on TikTok, the 50-part series, Who the F Did I Marry? Like, they ask you questions that should be answered, but at the same time, people can choose to lie, and your county clerk recorder is not just going to look it up at that time. They're not. So
I feel like that's going to start to happen. I feel like they're going to start doing background. Y'all better hurry and if you have some fucked up shit and you want to get married, y'all better.
Or they're going to start making us sign shit outside of all you sign is a little declaration saying, okay, we're married. But I think they're going to start adding stuff now in America to where you got to do more, because this doesn't make any sense. But either way, Porsha had to have known. If Simon lied, still, she would have had to have known.
I mean, something would have had to unravel. Yeah, something would have had to unravel at some point. Not everything, not something like maybe you overheard a phone call. Something had to have happened. Like I'm not one. Let me tell my opinion. I don't bit more believe that this was unrelated to what has come out about him in the blogs, because that is way too convenient.
And he allegedly uses multiple, because some more has come out of the case since last week. He allegedly is using multiple personalities at the same time. So I'm sure she saw a credit card that said Dennis and another credit card that said Tom and one that said Simon, and was probably like, because you can't just when it comes to your cards and stuff, come on now. If you got different names and shit, you doing something shady. I'm just saying, I can't put Mrs. Best on my credit card.
You cannot. You could put the Mrs. on there if you wanted to, but you can't put that.
Mrs. Amina A. Herbert. Like, Lord, listen.
Not Alvin Simon Theodore. Yep, that exactly. It's crazy, but I want to see how this plays out. We know that they have both went to social media. Porsha says, thank you for the prayers. And then Simon says, I'll continue to love my wife until the divorce is final.
I love how Porsha said, thank you for the prayers. Not a soul said, oh no, or prayed for you. People was like, what is going on? Thank you for your prayers. Porsha, we don't want you back on reality TV if you're not going to give us the reality of your situations. You don't have to tell us everything.
No, but you need to tell us something.
I
need to know something. Porsha, don't come back on the show and try to exalt yourself from not saying anything. I need to know what you saw, at least how it ended, like what happened. Don't make up no bullshit. I don't want to hear about him cheating, because
Shamia is actually married to an African man who has his citizenship, and she's been with the same one. So I don't need.
He got just as much money as Simon do, so that's why I'm
looks better, and it's not fraudulent.
Well, yeah, he does look better than Simon, but I don't think he's cute at all either.
No, he's not. That's why I feel like a piece of me is like looking to like. Housewives used to be about like actual housewives. Like, now I feel like we get a lot of women who they like to act like they in love, but let's just call it what it is. They some gold digging ass bitches. Because a real wife, when your man loses everything, faces a case, whatever the hell he goes through, if you love that person and it's not about the money, you're going to stick beside him, because they can't make us testify anyway. So
Yes.
if you're running to go and divorce, then that's telling me that you got married for the wrong reasons anyway.
Absolutely, Erica Jane.
Listen.
Yes, because that scream, I knew, and I was trying to get out this shit before it got to,
Yeah. And Teresa Giudice, she gets a pass. She had this man's daughter, had known him since they grew up together, and they were together before the money, and then he went and did some shit that landed her ass in jail. So she had a right to leave Joe and his mother.
Oh, absolutely.
But the rest of these chicks, Erica Jane, all of them, I feel like if they're going to stay on the show, the cast, the women, if you are going to tell them to pre-produce, make these women question people like Erica and Portia on their relationship, because other than that, I don't care to watch your life if I think it's fraudulent.
Oh no, and as far as Erica Jane goes, I hope I hope a judge doesn't grant her a divorce. I want her, whatever Tom gets, I want her to get it too.
Yep, I do.
I'm sorry. And that could be me. I don't care about being mean. I just feel like you were married through all of it. You need to go through with them. I mean, are we not? She's been married to the man since 2000. So, right. Yeah, I'm sorry.
24 years.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Oh yeah, no, we're not going to play these games. Whatever he gets, she need to get too, because I felt like you were there to benefit from it. So you're going to be there to pay the cost.
Absolutely. Nia Green made a good comment too when it comes to what we need in housewives: elegance, class with some shade. That's exactly what it should be.
But you know what? They stopped doing that when they've allowed women who are unmarried and single on the show that have no pertinence to being a housewife. And then they also let wives on the show that have more substantial careers than their husbands, i.e. Phaedra and Apollo. So like, it just, to me, I don't know what I want to see from Housewives, but I know this is not it. So we'll see what Real Housewives of Atlanta they have. I don't think they've started filming yet. I think this is still ongoing. So we don't know when we're going to get a Real Housewives of Atlanta.
I feel like Portia and them going to stall it till.
Right, I do.
I feel like she might do that. And if you're going to do that too, Portia, have your legal team stall it filming so that you could get ahead of this. Please just go away, because now you're impacting other people's paychecks and my ability to be entertained. So
right, exactly. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to keep reporting if more things come out on this. I love doing the little updates because they're fun. On Tuesday, we will be back here on my channel for Married to Medicine and also Real Housewives of Potomac. I need to go watch those now. Wednesday, we'll be on Mrs. Best channel for Love and Hip Hop, both Atlanta and Miami. And on Thursday, we will be here on Mrs. Best's channel for Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Now, I know I'm going to be losing both Real Housewives of Potomac and Married to Medicine in the month of March. I don't know what I'm going to be replacing it with. Mrs. Best does Summer House Martha's Vineyard. I do not do that on my channel, so we'll see what I can replace it with. I'm not taking over for her. I do not like none of those cast members. So this is going to be an interesting ride. But thank you guys.
He's the one who told me to recap the show.
I did, because I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. She has more patience than I do. I don't have patience.
What? Can you say that again?
You have more patience than I do.
Thank you. I just needed to hear it. And I needed witnesses.
No, you have way more patience than I do.
With the shows.
Yeah, with the shows. Now, in life, maybe it might be opposite.
I'm too quick to smack people, though.
Yeah, but she has way too much patience and grace for these people, because I was cussing all of them out. Go back and watch Summer House Martha's Vineyard season 1 on her channel. Go back and watch that and see if I wasn't going in on everybody.
Now we ain't getting to season 2. Talk about deployed bullshit. I think James scared him away.
Yeah, because I went in. He pissed me off the most. The most. All right, y'all. But that's it. That's all I have for y'all tonight. Thank you, Nia Green, for being here with us tonight. We love you. We thank you so much. This is always a joy. We text back and forth. We're like, oh, we hope Nia come, because she always is the extra co-host that we love. Yes. So I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Don't be late now. We'll be here at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 4 Pacific. See you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.